Hello, unboxing time. I did expect some delivery from Victrix today, but in fact they didn't make it. But I beaten to the post by VandV Miniatures, who almost half forgotten that I'd ordered a whole lot of this stuff a little while ago. So there's most of the Punic War Romans, Republican Romans that I haven't previously got, and then there's the new Greek stuff that they've done, some Hoplites and some Cretan Archers. So I'm going to get them all out and we'll go through them and have a look. VandV, you're probably aware, based in Ukraine. Despite the war, they're still producing more new stuff like every few months. Pretty impressive. And everything they make is absolutely beautiful, top quality, really sharply made, very detailed and delicate. Well, not delicate, but just extremely detailed and realistic proportions. They're really some of the nicest miniatures you can get. They are a little bit more expensive than your average plastic or resin miniature, but if you can afford them, I think you really won't regret it, because they are wonderful. Let's have a look at the Hastati. So as usual, they come individually packaged with all the bits. You've got to do a bit of assembly, but it does give a little bit of room for customizing them. And I think some of these ones you can have multiple options, sword or spear. Let's have a look how these guys are configured. So the scutums. The scutums are subtly textured, and they have little rivets around the outside. They're really a bit above your average shield, I find. And then they have a sort of key and lock system for the arms, so it's easy to get them into the right position. And then, yeah, he does. Oh no, that's meant to be a sidearm, so it looks like. Oh, there's two different styles of spears. There's the fairly normal spear and the peeler. Ready to go. Let's have a look at him. So he's got a cardiothorax front and back, and just really sharp, beautiful sculpting. Let's have a look. There's quite a lot of figures to look through. I probably won't pull every single one out and go through them in great detail, but I will get a representative sample. And he's got a nice feather to go on the top. Might get a representative sample from each of the boxes. Always come with those nice little bases, which are handy to have. And there's just a tiny bit of like snipping the edges of the plastic off, but otherwise there's really no cleanup required. They don't have any kind of casting like mold lines on and stuff, which most other plastic or resin figures do. Let's see, one more guy out of the Hastati. I might put some chapter markers on these ones so you can jump ahead to the specific ones you want. Now he's got a round cardiothorax on his chest there. Another lovely looking scutum. That's got some battle scars on it. You can probably see it better. I think it does on camera than I can see it with a naked eye. Nice helmet. A couple of feathers to go there. Tiny little feathers. What's he got? Oh yeah, it's got little holes in the side of the helmet there to put the little feathers in. Impressive. Some of these ones are a bit bent, the plastic ones, but they're easily straightened in hot water. So I shall do that and get them looking great. Okay, let's move on to another box. The Velites are right there. They look great. So they'll be out the front of the Hastati, softening up the enemy, chucking their little javelins at them. I've got a lot of Velites from lots of different manufacturers, and I've looked at their pictures of these ones. I think these look probably the best you can get, but once I've put them together, I'll compare them. I do like the Agema Velites. The Victrix are very solid. You can't complain about them. I did the S-Geist ones recently, and they were quite good. They were a distinct style to them. And then most of the big metal companies make them as well. There's Aventine have a nice range. The usual somewhat caricatured sort of figures from Aventine. Let's see this guy. So he's Velites, so he's got the wolf cloak. You just got to, that usually breaks off pretty easily, that bit. Yeah, his head will fit in perfectly. It's got the wolf pelt to go on the back. Oh, look, he's got a little ridge there and a hollow saddle. Yeah, that's great. They fit in absolutely beautifully, these figures. There's no... Like the Victrix, sometimes you've got to jiggle them around and file bits and stuff to fit them, but these guys, look at that, seamless. You wouldn't even know there's a connection there once you put them together. That's brilliant. Small buckler shield, as they should have. Nice big gladius there at his side, and he's got a little hole there. Yeah, they always have a little protrusion, a little hole, so you can easily fit them correctly too. So yeah, I think they're going to be up there with the best Velites the world has ever seen. I will probably do a video one day comparing all the different Velites that I've put together. You want to see one more of them? Hands up, yes. Hands down, no. The yeses have it. Okay, one more. There's the broken off bits that I don't need. Let's do one more of these guys. Random guy. This one. I'll go through the Romans and I'll do the Greeks and Cretan Archers after that. Oh, there's an arm. Better not throw that out. So again, nicely textured and clips on perfectly. The flow of the cloaks looks very realistic. You know, on some of the Victrix, I don't want to say anything bad about Victrix, it's a brilliant company, and they do fabulous figures at great prices, but their cloaks often stick out a somewhat unnatural kind of angle, you know, as if gravity is not affecting them, or as if they're in a huge windstorm or something, because you know, they go out too horizontally. They should be hanging down vertically, which these do, and so that looks much more realistic to me. So I like that a lot. Okay, they're going to be awesome. Velites looking the winners. Who's next? There is this box which is a bit of a mystery. The other ones all have their what's in them on the outside, so I'm going to open that, see what's in there. Intrigued. That's the Velites. There, you guys go over there. It's all rubbish. Okay, mystery box. They're nice little boxes they come in. Tricky to open though. Let's get this one open and see what's in there. Oh. So these are more Greek hoplites. Different to the Greek hoplite command. I think I saw on their Facebook page that they were bringing out another set of Greek hoplites, so this must be the next lot, which is awesome. A sneak preview. Wow, nice cuirass, nice greaves. Beautiful Corinthian helmet. Get that bit of flashy stuff off. Wow, yeah, that looks like a real sculpted helmet. Oh, he's going to be awesome. What a cool figure. Has this aspis. That looks nice. Big aspis. A little bit of detailing on the back. Sword and his large dory spear. Awesome. Let's slide him back and I'll just get one more of these hoplites to have a look at. I don't know if they're going to make any more Greek stuff, but these are pretty impressive. Let's try. Who we got here? Maybe, yeah, this guy, because he's got a linothorax, something different. Aspis, sword, shield, spear. I might cut that off later, just to make sure I don't damage it. Superb. Oh, he's got a little bit of the sort of scale armor there as well. Fantastic. They're just like sculptures in a way. Such realistic proportions, and yet they're not. Some of the really realistic ones, for example, those Hillcraft I just did, they at this such a tiny scale, they do end up looking a bit kind of skinny and almost emaciated. But these guys seem to have the perfect balance between a little bit more realistic than say Victrix is, but not overly slim, which is quite impressive ability, I think. Now, while I'm on the Greeks, I might as well carry on. This is the Greek command set, so 4 figures. They've always got 4 figures in them. This has got the little guy with the pipes that he's tooting on, and then there he is. He looks nice. He's got his head attached already. And his little pipes. And then some awesome looking dudes again. Let's get the commander dude out, because the other hoplites are pretty similar to the ones we've just looked at. Let's look at the main commander. Got his short sword up, cloak on, beautiful metal cuirass, and again, look how well that just clips into position so beautifully. Superb. Probably have to make him a Spartan, I think. Arm up, sword ready to go in. There, so they have they have the hilt as part of the hand, and you've got to snip off this, and then you glue the sword in. So you can do it at different angles, I guess, and then obviously you can paint most of the guy before you attach the weapons and stuff if you find that more effective. Yeah, that's just the sharpest, most intricate figures around. Okay, that's the Greek command box. What's next? Let's try. Well, the last of the Greek style ones will be these Cretan Archers. I'm doing something wrong with these boxes. Don't get them open properly. Now, here we go. Cretan Archers, come on down for them. So, shooting with arrow, drawing arrow out of the bow case at the back. I don't want to open all of these guys up. I might open, let's go with just this one. Let's try him. And also, you may be aware, I have quite a selection of Cretan Archers in my collection, and he will go in to the contest of the greatest ever. The Uber Cretan, we'll call him. It's going to look excellent as well. Oh, he's got a nice little buckler shield required for a Cretan Archer. Yep, beautiful also. Hard to say who my favourite Cretan Archers are thus far. There's some nice ones from Relic I've got. The Victrix ones are excellent, although they're not specifically Cretan Archers, but they're Greek Archers. Anyway, I'll have to decide that one day. Now, we've done the Velites and the Hastati of the Republican Romans, so we're working through the line. The next line would be the Princepes, who are the slightly older, slightly wealthier, slightly better equipped sort of dudes. It's got bigger pectoral armour. It's got a nice scutum, almost the same, I think. Helmet there with the side little holes for the tiny little feathers here. So it's a little bit of assembly. Sword there, pillar there. So yeah, oh, there's the other feather. Good. I thought there was only one for a minute. It's got the greave on the... Has he got on both legs, or is it... No, it's just on that forward leg, the left leg, which was the style of the time, I gather. Cool. They're going to be awesome also. Let's have a look at these guys. So he's the only one with the 2 feathers out the side. The others have the 3 at the top. Beautiful. Oh, this guy, so he does have the option, I think, of being a swordsman or a spearman, because he's got the sword there. Let me just double check that. So it's going to be in this hand. So, oh yeah, so he's got 3 hands. There you go. That's the trick. So if you want him to be a swordsman, there it is. If you want him to be the spear or a pilum holding guy, there it is. So you'll just have to do a little bit of drilling. There's nice hollow, so it's easy to drill out, and then you put the pillar in. Yeah, so the Princepes can be sword or pillar wielding dudes. Good one. Alright, and then next would be the Triarii, the grizzled veterans, as they classically get called. The older guys been around, know the story, kept in reserve until they were really required. And let's get them into the fray now. So, tend to have longer spears, not pillar, but big spears, and the best equipped of the lot, you would imagine. Let's try this guy out. Whoops. So he's got the Lorica Hamata. He does definitely have battle damage on his shield. Yeah, he's got the long spear, much longer than the Princepes. And he's also got 3 arms, so he's got the option of being a stabby stab sword guy with the gladius, or pokey poke spearman. Yeah, excellent. How's his head? The faces are generally fantastic with beautiful features, really full of life, and he is the same as previous VandV guys, and his head, whoops, fits in perfectly. A little socket there. Yeah, they're so cool. Okay, that's the Princepes, so they also can be 2 different weapon styles. I think I'll do them with the big spears, but maybe I'll do 1 or 2 with the swords. So obviously if you really love them and you had the money, you could buy a few sets of these and do some as spearmen and some as swordsmen. Let's go then to the final one, which is the artillery, the Scorpion. They do also make an onija, big catapult thing for the Republican Romans. Let's get him out and have a look at him. So, oh, there's a nice base there, all the bits to put together. No instructions, but I imagine it's pretty straightforward. I'll report back once I've put a few together, and then there's the 3 guys around it. Oh, he's cool, looking off into the distance, 1 loading, 1 firing. Let's have a look through the packets. Crisp and sharp and awesome as ever. Okay, good. I think that'll do for today. I will get to work and bring out these in a series of videos as usual, and they all look superb. I'm not sure where to start actually. Sort of on a roll with Romans. I might get into a few of them, maybe the Velites, but anyway, I will bring out some videos as soon as I get a chance. Right, see ya.